Let's run it back with the 1986 Nike Air Max 1 OG Royal. Welcome back to the channel, and if you haven't already, why don't you hit that subscribe button. Originally released in 1986, the Air Max 1, originally created and designed by the genius mind of Tinker Hatfield, thought back in 1986, why doesn't Nike put a visible window in the side of the shoe to show the consumer what Air Max technology is all about?
Well, that's great, but how are we going to fit an air sole this wide into our midsoles?
Yeah, but why not just show it? You know, it's not a bad idea to let people actually see what an airbag looks like. As a matter of fact, I've got a drawing here that actually shows what a shoe could look like with a visible window in the heel.
Unfortunately, in 1986, when they released the original Air Max line, they made the window too big. So originally in 1986, this window that we're seeing now on this retro version was the very first prototype or shoe to release with the visible airbag. And the air pocket was exposed to too much air around the atmosphere that the bigger window, the airbag, would crack. So they had to go back to the drawing board and come up with a new version with a smaller air window that is commonly the Air Max version that we see today. So it is still a big visual window, except not as large as the original in 1986. But with technology being so advanced from 1986 to now, Nike thought that last year they would bring back the big window version of the original creation done by Tinker Hatfield. This year, 2024, they finally brought back the woman's exclusive back in 1986, the White Royal, which released this year, this month as well, in women's sizing, but in extended sizes in the woman's version for us men to enjoy this shoe as well. Like certain models that I've talked about before, women's versions have become pretty hot commodities to men, such as the Air Trainer 1 colorway that I showed in my previous video, the Air Tech Challenge 2 colorway that has never released in men's sizing, and now we've got the White Royal Air Max 1 in extended men's sizing for us men to enjoy. Now the 2024 version is pretty good. You get that visible airbag, that large window with the 4 different chambers in the side of the shoe. The design of the shoe is exactly like the version that came out in 1986 for women. The only, I wouldn't call it a complaint, but the only thing that I don't really like is this version of the box. I would prefer the original late 80s, early 90s box, the orange lid with the gray striping on the side. And I wouldn't mind the Nike Air keychain on the side of the shoe too as well. It's maybe just because it's a woman's version. What I don't like about this big bubble version is the toe is a little too round for my liking. I kind of like the pointed toe on the version that we're most commonly used to. All in all, what a great retro. You've got the white midsole, a nice foam. I do like this version of the Air Max midsole. This the very first midsole that was used in the 86 version compared to the one that we commonly see now with the lines on the side. I do like this plain white one. If you look at the poster from 1986, the white red poster of the Air Max, you could see this midsole in the photo. And I prefer this midsole to the one that we commonly see today. You got your waffle iron sole. You got your Nike Air branding on the sole as well with white, black, and royal hits. The White Royal in gray, like I said, was a woman's exclusive back in 1986. I do like that they throw some shout outs to the 86 pair with the size tagging on the ankle. So this is a woman's 11, which is a men's 9.5. Is the size that I got. You've got your Nike Air branding on the insole. It's designed just like it was in 1986. What do you guys all think about the Nike Air Max 1 OG in its original form, woman's version? Is there a lot of men that bought this particular colorway? Let me know in the comments below. I prefer the royal blue over the red, but blue is not my favorite color, but I will be wearing these a lot in the summer. I really enjoy this bigger Air Max bag. It really shows the technology and how Tinker Hatfield thought the window should look with those 4 chambers. A great shoe, a great pickup for 2024, and a great release for the 2024 Air Max Day and Air Max Month. What are some of your favorite Air Maxes? You've probably seen my videos before and you know what my favorite Air Maxes are, and that's the Air Max 180 and the Air Max BW. And like always, don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to share, like, follow me on Instagram at 4C23, and until next time.